So it means that whatever it is should be back down here. Oh, special looking spider. What is that? Flame says spine. What? Spine flame. Nice. I also do enjoy a lot of, like, as I've said, like the naming and stuff like that. Because it's not like made with like a name generator or anything like that. Like they had to sit there and think these things through. Like obviously some of it's not super cool. Oh, it's extra. Wait, have I got a... have I got an identification around here somewhere? No. I should be able to pick up a couple of potions. Of course not. Alright, let's go back. I want to identify that. That could be amazing.
Good morning.
Stop saying good morning. That's so creepy. Enhanced defense is 7. I mean, yeah, it's better. Okay, so this is 4. I don't recall it really getting higher than that, but let's find out. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was limited to like that, the 3. I'm pretty sure I just said 4 before, but I think I was counting this way. Oh man. Doesn't matter. I was pretty sure that it was limited to only this.
Good morning.
I don't think it gets any higher than that. But I do feel like this kind of belt should be this, like... I'm a little confused with that. I feel like that should be more since it is a triple belt. But then again, who knows? It could be something that they've updated. It could be something I just don't remember that clearly. I could be actively remembering it wrong. Like I said, I would probably like to give a load into my, like, normal Diablo 2 game. And have a look at what's kind of, like, standard in it. Just to kind of get a feel for what has changed exactly. Like, some of it I can kind of figure out. Some of it's not so clear. Let's sell that. I've been kind of, like, stockpiling the keys up until I get, 12 of them. And then I sell them, as long as I've got a spare key. Because all I know is I'll go outside at some point and we're not going to have a key and I will find a locked chest. Now, I already know there's health and mana and shit in here, so I'm not going to stock up. Because... there we go. Ooh, greater mana. Nice. Well, this area should be kinda a dead end. Ah, spider. There was still one more. Okay. So I think I've gone through all of that. It was just up here there was some gold. Is this like a red herring? There's nothing in here? Like down here, there's nothing down here, right? I guess it's just one of the areas that I can cover. Yeah. Alright, well that's fine. Go tome for... was it Town Portal Scrolls identifying? Nah, I'm not getting the tomes just yet. Bookman, is that Forthros? I'm terrible with names, let me know. So initially I grabbed a tome of identification, but then I've got Arthros. Alright, I'll try to fix that up. But then I got Deck of Cain, like almost immediately straight after, and I'm like, oh, that's right, you get Cain, and he identifies shit. And then town portals and stuff like that. See, I have no problem having a stack of town portals here at all. Inventory space is a bit of an issue because I'm picking up everything. So I want that space over this. And I really only need to have 2 town portals on me at any given time. Because I accidentally click the wrong button every so often. Just like, you know, between playing the different Diablos, I kind of fuck up occasionally. Sorry. If this is Flare Jungle, that's... I'm going to go back out here and finish this area. Just in case that's more Spider Forest. Let's go maybe store them in a queue for more space for pods. Nah. So what are pods? Just out of interest, I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough of this, so I'm really playing it the same way I grew up playing it. So a lot of it's not going to be any kind of like performance or specs or stuff like that. Like, just letting you know that straight off the bat, because yeah, I don't really care for that kind of stuff. Stop trying to give it to her. I don't really care for any of that stuff. I have done like builds and stuff like that before. I just don't really care to do it. So yeah, a lot of what I'm gonna do isn't going to make a lot of sense to probably anybody that's playing in like the more current stuff. But I enjoy this. I love Diablo. It's all the nostalgia for me. So, like, the way I'm specking... Oh yeah, this is Flare Jungle up here too. The way I'm like specking my character and stuff like that is purposely wrong.
I am overburdened.
It's terrible. But it's fantastic at the same time. Let me get that large axe. There we go. Alright, I'll have to go back sometime soon to running out of space. Wish I could identify that, but that's okay. I'll get there. This game is play whatever you want to play. Yeah. That's the main thing. Like, obviously some people get a little bit bent out of shape about the fact that, like, you know, I'm not playing for, like, performance and stuff like that. Now, I can go out of here both ways, but I'll go up here since it's kind of leading me up and around. But, yeah, I don't know. It's enjoyment for me. I'm also kind of, like, trying to map out... Like, oh, shit, fuck. I'm also trying to map out the map. Like, I don't have to do the entire thing, but I want to. I don't have to pick up everything, but I want to. Yeah. You guys, I might as well just walk over there. If we're in the flare area... Oh, shit. I need more mana for this. I'm gonna have a quick look at my quest in a second. And Azula is, like, skittling around on the back of my chair. And there she is.
I can't carry anymore.
What are you doing, sweetie? Azula's my cat, for anybody that doesn't know. She's decided to wedge herself between my fucking keyboard cover and her cat bed. Yeah, I get that you're overburdened. I'm getting there. So, yeah. Hopefully she doesn't stretch out her paws and hit, like, the escape key or some shit. She does do that every so often. I can't fit that. I probably could if I shuffled some shit around. And take at least some masks back with me. Give me that. Okay. Alright, is there anything else? Healing potion. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So, what's that gonna do? Gonna do fucking something.
Stay a while and listen.
I've forgotten. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out later.
Hello.
Azula was like skittling around and now it's like wiped my memory. Oh wow, Brimstone Brow Mask. Now, I have actually had and used these before for a while. I remember the Brimstone one. I kept that for ages, but I also remember it being better. 5% chance to cast 3 Frost Nova when struck, 10% faster hit recovery, poison length reduced by 25%. Poison length reduction would be great. Faster hit recovery, indifferent. Frost Nova, I just got rid of my Frost Nova belt. Okay, so yeah, 39 defenses, 9. Terrible. That's so terrible. If it had a better defense. If only it had a better defense. That's funny. Oh man. Oh, that's right. I had I was thinking about the ring. That's it. Damage reduced by 1. Of health. Yeah, no, that's still not good enough. I'm still hoping to find something that's a little bit nicer. Like, the stuff that I need is so generally obscure anyway. Like, to kind of, like, combat what I'm doing to my character. But, yeah, I'll find shit eventually. It's just really interesting to me that I'm not coming across... Like, yes, I don't have a lot of things that bring in, like, magical items and shit, but it does interest me that I don't really have more, like, better shit. I understand this is still, like, normal mode, right? I'm not gonna find, like, the absolute best shit at this level, but it's still... I still find it very interesting. I don't know. I kind of expected to get more stuff earlier. That's a quest log. There we go. We got there in the end. It's fine. Let's see. I'm looking for his brain. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to be going. And I'm also looking for that there. Cool. All right. Well, both of them are in this area. So since I'm up in the flare area, hopefully I can find a fucking, what do you call it, waypoint. That would be so great to just find a waypoint. The way, okay, reason why I say this is because I don't want to have to run through this entire fucking thing. Get rid of the frog. I don't want to have to run through this entire fucking thing next week to fucking figure out where I am, because that was a long way. This has been like 2 hours of running through here. Mind you, I also didn't have to map out the entire area, but I fucking chose to. So, yeah. That's where we're at the moment. I also need to get over there. That's probably taking me somewhere more important, but I reckon this area up here might loop, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, the frogs just look amazing. Like, okay, I understand that like they dissolve into acid and shit, and that's why I gotta wait for those bastards to land. But yeah, they just, when they jump out of the water, it's beautiful. Really striking colors and shit. Like, I will have a quick look at how it used to look. I remember roughly what it used to look like. Up there is closed off. So my guess is, hi. I've got more of these like little dudes, the flayers. I like the fact that this is their jungle. I also like the fact that like in the like original, if I swap over kind of thing, you see how they look like children? Okay. So I always used to hate having to come into these areas because I'm like, fucking kids everywhere. And on top of that is like, they're fast as shit and stuff. But then when you swap over, if you actually have a close look at them, come over here, I can zoom in, I figured it out before. Look how fucked up they look. Like, yeah. Yeah, that ain't right. Fuck that shit. So, yeah, I've never had a problem with killing them. But I understand now why this area is so fucking cursed, you know? It makes a lot more sense than this area is just taken over by, like, a native tribe of children, you know? Nearly looks as good as me. Oh, Grim. Nobody looks as good as you. They can try, but they just don't have enough coffee in them to get that done. Also, I imagine... By the way, Grim, I don't think I've ever said this, but I've just always imagined that you just kind of a coffee-centered kind of thing, just for, like, the sheer amount of coffee that you drink, you know? It just kind of... That's just, like, my thought process with that. I said nothing reached such majesty. Yeah, Methless has got it. Methless understands. Also, welcome back, Methless. I was asking you a question earlier about the story, but I figured you were like AFK and may have fallen back asleep. So I was waiting to like see when you came back so I could like check, let you know or whatever. A hot and sweaty day. Yes, I do smell like coffee. I kind of figured, because you know how like if you eat too many like oranges or something like that, you can get like a citrus smell and stuff. Oh, there's a dungeon. So my theory was that like if you drink enough coffee, you should smell coffee scented, obviously. And this place just looks great. It looks basically the same. It's very much the same. Except there's a little bit more blood. That's okay. This is where I want to be. So obviously I've found my dungeon and stuff. I'll have to go back out that way there. Yeah, it's so good, Methless. I kind of figured you're probably resting and stuff. So, like I said, I never expect anybody to, like, you know, be here all the time, every day, stuff like that. I'm just going to get a quick stretch in. My shoulder hurts. Like, if you happen to be around and hear me, like, ask a question and stuff, that's awesome. But otherwise, I'll just ask it later, if I can remember. So what I basically had said was that, you know, with the Twitch story, I thought that was a good way of letting people know if you weren't going to be like streaming and stuff like that. The only thing you do need to remember is that it's like stays up for like about 5 days. So new people that have followed you and stuff like that may not necessarily know exactly when you're streaming a specific game. So it might be worth just saying, like, if you're going to miss like Wednesday stream or something like that, then you know, just like add in a day Wednesday or something like that. That way, if they catch it on Thursday, they don't think that you're not going to stream on Friday. I've got some good shit here. I was here. It's just sleep, happy video, and the happy video and volume on, and it's so good. I figured you might have heard it and just been like tired, kind of thing. But yeah, I just figured just in case you didn't. It's just like a little bit of feedback with that. Because I know that was your first story and stuff. Like, my thing was like, first story I didn't realize that it was going to stay up for as long as it did. And I think it was like a really like day specific story that I did. And I was like, oh damn. Well, I didn't know that, but I do now, kind of thing. So I was just like sharing what I knew. It's a good tip, thanks. Yeah. It's like I said, you don't have to do anything if you don't feel like it. It's just like just a thought.
Greetings.
Yeah, Decker Kane's been up to some weird shit lately. He's been saying stuff like "Good morning." I don't know about you guys, but that just makes me feel uncomfortable. He should always be like greetings or like stay a while and listen, you know? It's Clayton. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well tonight. Curious what you might be getting up to, but yeah. I have come to realize that sometimes when people follow me and stuff like that, they can't immediately talk because of verification process and stuff. So if that's the case, you know, please don't feel like you can't speak and stuff. It's just, you know, a couple of days. I'll hear how you are in a couple of days. Otherwise, I don't know. I very awkwardly kind of like found out a few days ago or whatever that like the problem that some people are having is like they can't just automatically talk when they follow and join my stream and stuff like that because I've got like verification processes to kind of nullify the amount of spammers that we were getting at one point. And well, it kind of fucks over actual people. It sure as fuck like lowered the rate of people coming in and just harassing everybody. So it was a trade-off kind of thing, you know. I know, right? How rude of him saying good morning. Look, it just feels wrong. Oh shit! Ow! It feels wrong when he says good morning. Like, I understand it's Kane, right? He should be able to say whatever the fuck he wants, but good morning is not what I expect to come out of Kane's mouth. Ever. Like, I don't know. I also like these, like, wrath things. I don't know what they're called here. Oh, shit. Those things. So those things come out of nowhere, and they really, like, actually get to me because I don't see them when I'm running around. I only see them when they finally move. Yeah, these bastards. They don't really look that much like a tribe of, like, little kids anymore. They just look like tiny demons. Like, that's all it feels like. What are you guys called now? Dark Shape? What? The fuck kind of name is that? A Dark Shape. No, these are just fucking gorgeous glowing skeleton bird things. What are you doing, Phoenix? Is that so? Yeah, I saw you. No, you can't jump up. I know you want to, but the heater's on. No. No, the heater's on. You can lay in front of that. No. I know you want to. I know that you think if you try for long enough. Come on. Let go. There we go. Alright, Phoenix is like trying. He got away a couple of days ago at managing to like, I don't know, stand on me for a few minutes during stream. And I usually try not to like let him get up in between me and like the microphone and stuff because it's just like makes it really fucking hard to hear me. And I don't have that much space between like my keyboard and me. Like it's literally to the edge of the desk kind of thing. And so yeah, it's a risk of like knocking over things, him panicking, and you know, regular cat business. So yeah, but because he got away with it a couple of days ago and he's kind of cold, he kind of wants to go again. The thing is, I've got a heater on. I've got like a bar heater on the ground. So if he wants to, he can lay down in front of that and like toasty up his little paws and stuff like that. It'd be wonderful. It's just that, yeah, he wants to check on me first. Also, I'm really surprised that he's not like laying in front of that because like his paws were cold. Like, I'm guessing he's gone and patrolled the house. I've never really liked these like sea creature thingies or whatever they are. Sea monster things. Because like, I've always found them really fucking difficult to fight against. Let's see, what else we got in here? I guess I've already gone up and through here. We'll go back down this way. I just stood on a rat, that's fine. I love how occasionally you can just kind of do that by accident. It's like you just kind of like, you're running around, next minute you accidentally just stand on something. Oh yeah, that's the next level. Alright, well let's go get the rest of this place. There's not much to it, honestly. There's like this room here. I also like the fact that it does show like that, and also like all the like eerie ambience that keeps happening. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I still don't know the rat. It kind of like sounds to me like something's in here. like haunting these halls or, you know, a particular like thing that I have to fight somewhere else. But it's actually just like, I don't know, the ambient breeze in here. That whole bit just for that tiny corner. It's fun. Alright, well, back down we go. Do I have a stamina potion out of interest? No. What is that? It's a small charm. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Well, I can kind of run around with that open as is because it doesn't take up too much room. Eventually, I'm going to have a shit ton of charms, by the way. I'll get there. Don't you guys worry. I will have such a fucking full inventory of charms, but it'll probably be by the time I end the hell run through. Because like normal I don't particularly need it until I'm fighting one of the bosses. Then I do need it. Whereas Nightmare, I'm good. You know, for the most part, I'll get better shit. And then Hell is kind of where I don't really have a choice anymore. And the handicap that I put on my character with how I'm statting her up, like, yeah, it really requires me to have like the charms to compensate by that point, which is interesting because if I really wanted to actually put stats in properly, what I could do is actually have like a really probably powerful character without having like an inventory full of shit. But I like the sound of charms. They make pretty noises, so fuck it. I don't care. That's not my trade-off, by the way. Like, I like having her like the way that I would have made her when I was younger. Oh, a light belt. I got better, but... Oh, Grim! Fucking hell, we got Grim strap. I got your belt. How do you feel about that? Fucking pants falling down, probably. I just happened to find Grim's belt in Diablo. Love it. Fucking the odds. What were those odds, Grim? Because Jesus. Do I have... Yeah, I got mana. So Grim was adding a whole bunch of... Let's look at your tail out of the way. Grim was adding a whole bunch of, like, Grim items, artifacts and stuff to RimWorld. And just the fact that he's got stuff in here is hilarious. Wait, one of those was special. Is it you got... What? You had to be wearing pants first in order for it to fall down. That's fair. It's fair. Look, I'm not knocking your fashion sense. You're rocking... I was gonna say you're rocking the jock with belt. No, I'm gonna leave that. I can't even get it out. I'll leave that be. Yeah, no. That's a good point, Grim. I've actually got to get a belt. I know. Like, I've got to get a belt because I have like these like elasticy kind of belts ever since like I was like diagnosed with my like Crohn's disease and shit. I kind of like have a soft, stretchy belt so that it's not constricting and like potentially like damaging any of my organs and shit. Right? The unfortunate thing is that Nick also uses the same kind of belt. And he uses his every single day for work. So eventually his does stretch out and does kind of like wear out and stuff. And so when his wears out, I just usually give him mine until we can get a new one. And yeah, I need to get one. Because that's the problem I've got at the moment is he's got my belt. And coming into winter, I'm going to want to wear... What is this? What's that? I need to repair shit? I'm going to want to wear, like, my jeans and shit in winter. I won't be able to do that without a belt. Because for some reason, my jeans are the heaviest fucking material ever. And they just fucking fall down if I don't have a belt. So I'm going to need that. Who do I go to repair shit? I guess I got to go to the blacksmith. I did say that I wasn't really repairing stuff consistently. That is on me. Also, if I can just keep the lower... I want to keep the higher mana potions when I actually have to do like a battle later. Let's see, I've already got that one. And I don't really need extra gold. My thoughts were if it was going to be something that was kind of okay, I kind of want to be able to keep a whole heap of like small charms. Because they won't take up much space, so I can deck out my entire inventory in a battle with that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go see. Wait, is it fixed up? Hold on, I don't have the thing over my head anymore. What the fuck just changed? I don't think I changed anything over.
80s.
I got repaired anyway. I guess I had some damage. I just don't know what that was. I was pretty sure it was a sign that said that like my weapons were like damaged or something, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of like the symbols and stuff up here until here. What's up, Phoenix? Look, you're fucking freezing. Do you want to sit in front of the heater? No, you're not jumping up. If you stare at my lap. No, Phoenix! Fucking sneaky bastard. Come on. Off me. Can't sit on me while I'm streaming. There's not enough space. You know that. He fucking tried though. He's cold because he's been patrolling the house and I have a lot of tiles, right? That's why he's cold. And he's old, so he doesn't have a lot of like body fat and muscle build and stuff like that. Like a lot of that shit's wasted away, right? But I have a ground heater on carpet so that he could like snuggle in next to it and like warm up and stuff, and he's actively choosing not to. Obviously he would also like some of my companionship, but he has to just wait. I'm only unavailable for like 4 hours, and then he can literally like sit on me for the whole time I do editing and shit. It's not that big of a deal. Azula though, she's up here on the desk and she gets like little pats and beeps and all sorts of stuff because she just like curls up on the desk and just sleeps. She's near enough, but not like in my face persistent, that in between stuff I could probably give her a pat if I need to, kind of thing. Which, by the way, he like stopped and gave her a sniff. I do think that half of his problem is that we had like there's like a male cat in the area that's kind of been like, I don't know, roaming around at the moment. And like while my cats don't go outside, this cat does kind of stress them out by being outside at windows and stuff like that. And yeah, it stressed out Phoenix enough earlier that like he threw up from it, so I know he's probably like bothered by that too. And I have confirmed that the lights are on in the house, so his like low nighttime vision isn't a problem either. Trust me, I've thought through like what might be bothering him and stuff, and it's mostly just that he's cold because he keeps wanting to patrol the house, which he does every single night, multiple times a night, for hours on end. Like sometimes he's just doing laps for fucking fun of it, and sometimes he's actually like going window to window to like, I don't know, keep watch kind of thing. I don't know. He doesn't need to. It's not like anything's out there. Mind you, there's probably like bugs and toads and mice and all sorts of shit outside that he can see out the window. So he's probably like being entertained by like the random windows and what's going on out there. Who knows? Like they can see shit outside that we can't really see unless we turn a light on. Mind you, I have like a lot of like shit. I tend to have like a lot of like natural fucking Australian animals appear in my yard for some fucking reason. So like in the past I've had a echidna. Like I don't think I've ever had any snakes. We get a lot of lizards. I get like all sorts of fucking native birds and shit rock up and just go absolutely fucking crackers out there. Because like Australian birds are loud as shit, and like they don't have no fucks given for anybody's sanity. So yeah, we often get that too. I kind of thought that I would have found what I was looking for in here. In the Flare dungeon. It should be in here. Oh, there. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure there was another way down, but I couldn't see where it was. So what are you doing, sweetie? You want your bed? Oh, let me move it over. When you laid down, you kicked it. That was so cute. So she's sitting in her little like cat donut, her like fluffy cat donut bed thing, right? And you know how like cats sit like hunched kind of thing, like they just stand up and their back's kind of hunched, and her tail was obviously sitting in an awkward position, kind of like just kind of sticking up and over the thing because it's like really high up. So she's sitting like that, and I'm pulling the bed over a little bit, and she looks like she's just like going for like a ride or something. It just looked hilarious to me. But now she's all a sooky mess of purrs and then pouring and stuff at her bed. And it's very cute. I'm gonna go for a lap up and around because a lot of the times when I've been doing this, there hasn't been anything up there. So I might as well clear those out. There we go. This whole area like that. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, Azula... So we've got cat beds and shit like that for the cats, right? But if I was to put 2 cat beds up on the desk, they both want to sleep in the one that's on the left of my keyboard. And Phoenix won't sleep in a bed that smells like Azula, but Azula doesn't care. So if she even remotely sleeps in the left one, he's not going to sleep in it. But if I encourage Phoenix to sleep in the one on the right, then, like, all it's going to take is her laying in it at least once at some point, or even just stepping into it to, like, investigate, and just leaving a little bit of, like, her scent as she's, like, stepped in. And that's enough for Phoenix to, like, not sleep in it for the entire duration of, like, winter. Which is fucking frustrating because those things are hard to wash. They're, like, really big. They take up basically most of the washing machine. Like, not as much anymore with the new washing machine we got, but, like, they definitely take up all of the dryer when I run it. So it's not great. They kind of, like, fuck around with that, you know? I'll go back. Yeah, so what I kind of used to do, I haven't at the moment because I haven't got the, like, the little, like, blankety sort of thing. But I normally just, like, put a blanket in the bed so that I can kind of change that over and wash that easier and more frequently. But I haven't put it in there just yet because I've only got 1 cat donut out so much. So it's not really too much of an issue, but when I get the next one down, I'll have to put that in there, or otherwise Phoenix won't sleep in it. But even then, just to say